So in here, we're going to be looking at how to use the lastIndexOf method for strings. So if we're to make a string, and so this is stored inside of our string, which is temp. Now, if we wanted to print out this entire string, we can just print out our string by putting it in a system.outline.println statement. And if we run this, we're just going to get our string. So what if we didn't want to get this whole string though? What if we wanted to just go from here to here? Well, what we would do if we just wanted this BJP5 exercise 6.11 and the colon, and we did not want word wrap 3, an easy thing that we could use is temp, and then we could do dot substring. If you don't know, there is below resources on that, but our substring, what we're going to do is we're going to start it at index 0, and we're going to run it until we hit the temp dot, and this is where our lastIndexOf comes in, lastIndexOf. And then we can read here what it does. It returns the index within the string of the last occurrence of the specific character. And then we have all these other things. We have string in here. We have this one where we take a character, where we have a character and an index, and we have a couple more. But we're going to just look at this lastIndexOf right here. So if we do lastIndexOf, and what we want in here is this space. So what this is going to do is it's going to print we're going to print a substring of temp. And we're going to print it from the starting index 0 to the lastIndexOf, and then this space, wherever there's a space in here. So if we run this again, we can see that it prints out all of this, and it doesn't print out the space because it prints out until it hits the last space. It basically runs through this, and then it goes backwards, and it says, okay, where's the last space? Once it hits this white space right here, it stops, and it just prints out everything before that. If we wanted to do W like this, we could run it, and we can see that it would stop after the space because our W is after the space. So it stops at the exact index, and it does not include that value. If we wanted to, this is also case sensitive, which is why it didn't print out this last W. If we wanted further practice on this, practice it 6.11 goes deeper into how we can actually use this in a problem, and we use it with the substring method for strings, which is also super useful, especially when we're looking and analyzing strings and we're trying to get specific parts in our strings.